Hello ladies and gentlemen, this video will be about December, day by day predictions. I will be following the course of the moon from the moment of the first appearance of the moon, which took place yesterday. The moon appeared for the first time on the western horizon in the nebula of Sagittarius. This is where the moon appeared. This appearance of the moon will tell us how the month of December will look like. We'll be looking at each and every day of the month. Just to remind to you, we use the moment of the first appearance of the moon as an indication of the whole moon cycle ahead, because according to Hermes, the beginning of every cycle is showing how this whole cycle will look like. Also, in order to emphasize on the importance of our connection with nature, with the planets, with every aspect of nature, I'm telling you, I'm connecting the calendar days with their planetary ruler. For example, as you know, maybe people who follow already my channel, I mention this every month. The moon is ruling Monday, Mars is ruling Tuesday, Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, Jupiter is ruling Thursday, Friday is ruled by Venus, Saturday is Saturn, and Sunday the Sun. When we connect with the planets, especially in the mornings when the sun is rising, the first 45 minutes belong to the ruler of the day. So when we connect with the ruler of the day, we have also the blessing of the ruler. We receive the blessing of the ruler. We connect with the energy of the planetary ruler of the day, and this is so important. It is important for the harmony of the day, if you want. And this is one of the aspects of us connecting with nature, because every planet is ruling a tree, flower, stone, color, just everything, because what above, so below. So, just a small introduction for the people who are new to my channel. So we are starting with the appearance of the first lunar crescent, which took place in the nebula of Sagittarius. What is the meaning of nebula? Nebula is this cluster of billions of stars, which looks like a cloud. The nebula of Sagittarius, because of the nature of Sagittarius, is very good, very benevolent, very spiritual. The only thing which this can give as negative effect is to harm the vision a little bit. People who are born on that day with moon in the nebula of Sagittarius can have a little bit of sight issues. This is the minor aspect, but in terms of spirituality, in terms of enlightenment, growth, these are good degrees. And this is also the exit of the galactic center, Sagittarius, the Milky Way. It is such an important place indeed. So we are starting day by day. Let's start with actually 4th, 5th. Okay, so we're looking at 5th of December, Thursday, 2nd lunar day. The moon then will be in the very beginning with Capricorn conjoined Venus, and this is Thursday. Thursday is the day of Jupiter. When we know this, when we welcome the sun on Thursday, we know the day is ruled by Jupiter, and the color of Jupiter is yellowish orange, and we imagine such aura around ourselves, and we can wear citrine. But what is happening on this day? First of all, the moon conjoined Venus and Pluto receives the opposition from the fallen Mars. Very emotional day. The day with mixed emotions, some negative, even for it can cause anxieties, fears because of the opposition of the fallen Mars. Even can cause confusion because Mars is fallen and is approaching his phase of retrogression very soon. So on this day, I wouldn't advise new beginnings. Of course, let me explain. The waxing moon is appropriate for new beginnings, but not always. This is because we need Venus to be very powerful, and she's not. We need some very good aspects on the sky which do not exist. So for some important business beginnings, this particular first 2 weeks of the month when the moon will be waxing, I do not recommend for very important new beginnings, also because Venus will be staying in Capricorn and will be receiving opposition from Mars. The whole month of December, Mars will remain fallen and already retrograde in Cancer, and this is causing different levels of confusion. So on this day, what can we do? On this day, we can arrange our administration, bookkeeping. We can start some spiritual activities like research studies. This is because the moon is conjoined and passing through the degrees of the outer on the sky. This is very benevolent for some homework arrangement, building, but carefully, not doing dangerous or risky work. Travel, we can do travel, but also very carefully, very well prepared, because the ruler of Mercury and the sun, in the ancient astrology, the sun was actually blessing and ruling the travelers, because he was the all-seeing. So the sun, the dispositor of the sun, Mars, is fallen. So even if you travel when you're not really in danger, could be that you're not very pleased with your travel. So this is about Thursday. Now we look at 6th of December, which is Friday, 3rd lunar day of 3rd of Kislev. The moon is even a little bit more intense. The same would be valid, absolutely the same, with the addition that this is Friday, day of Venus. So if you welcome the sun, you know Venus is ruling the day. Imagine the white light aura around yourselves, and you can wear rose quartz, let's say. So the day pretty much would be good for the same, with a little bit more attention and be more careful when you travel or when you negotiate, and no new beginnings or no medical interventions would be advisable. Then we have Saturday, 7th of December, 4th lunar day, critical day, and it's Saturday. Welcome the sun. Imagine the sun is ruling your day, Saturn is ruling your day. Imagine the purplish aura around yourself, and you can wear amethyst. Day of attention, day good for spiritual work, spiritual activities, media work to some degree, studies, work with let's say internet technologies. Not really good for medical interventions. When you travel, be a little bit careful. Yeah, this is a day a little bit of attention, also because this is the 4th lunar day. And now Sunday, 8th of December, 5th lunar day. Moon is conjoining Saturn, so good to study, good to arrange a house, good to arrange your accountancy, good to arrange your bookkeeping, good to do home building or building work, and so. This is Sunday. Sun is ruling the day. Welcome the sun. You know the sun is ruling the day. You can imagine the aura around yourself is red orangey, very much healthy, supporting your spine, your courage, blessing you. So this is about Sunday. Big square on the sky. Be careful on this day. What can I tell you? I wouldn't recommend new beginnings, neither medical interventions. Just do the routine and spiritual work and so. Then Monday, 9th of December, 6th lunar day. day when, again, a little bit day of attention, exact square between moon and sun, exact square towards Jupiter as well. Again, day of attention. For spiritual work is good because the moon is very near sacred degrees of teaching others, helping others, working with technology, let's say, with innovation in a good sense. But to travel, be careful. Medical interventions I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, this is a little bit day of attention. What can I tell you? It's the first December is a challenging month. For spiritual activities is great because Jupiterian was the moon, but still we need to be a little bit more careful. 10th of December, Tuesday, 7th lunar day, critical lunar day, to be careful, but very spiritual, good to to help others, to do spiritual work, to teach, to study. Some medical interventions are possible. Travel is possible. See, the day is a little bit more benevolent. This is Tuesday, day of Mars. You welcome the sun. Mars is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is red and you can wear garnet, red garnet. And now we have Wednesday, 11th of December, which is 8th lunar day. Again, very spiritual day. You can travel, you can do a lot, you can do spiritual work, new beginnings if they're related to spirituality, to yoga, to teaching, to study. Such new beginnings are possible, but great financial results I'm not sure if you can expect. So Wednesday, day of Mercury, you welcome the sun. You imagine the yellowish aura around yourself and you can wear emerald. The day, yeah, you can travel, certainly you can teach, study, and so. And mild medical interventions are possible. And now we have Thursday, 12th of December, 9th lunar day. The moon is in very interesting degrees, which are like coded not, tight degrees. Careful, this is not so good for new beginnings, but if you can travel, want to travel, if you want to do sports activities, very good actually. The day could be very emotional for for relationships in romantic sense. Also, when you make financial decisions, be a little bit careful. You can travel. Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't advise traveling on this day. No, be a little bit careful. This is day of Jupiter, so imagine you welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself is orange and you can wear citrine. Now we have 13th of December, which is Friday, 10th lunar day. The moon is in degrees which are, this is a bit better for travel, but still be careful. New beginnings, not sports activities, very good, but again, a little bit carefully. To work on your courage, strength, you can do. This is Wednesday. No, sorry, it is Friday, 13th of December, 10th lunar day, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. Venus is ruling the day. You can imagine the aura around yourself to be light blue and you can wear tourmaline, let's say. And now 14th of December, Saturday, 11th lunar day. The moon is passing through degrees which are very tricky, very mysterious, full of secrets. So, and also square by Saturn. What can I tell you? We need to be a little bit careful. Medical interventions, no. Beauty procedures, if Saturn was not making aspect, I would say yes, but now I really tell you no. New beginnings, no, but some creative work you can do. Pleasure walk or enjoying the nature, or such things, yes, but new beginnings, no. Maintaining the status quo. The day could be good for the business, but only if we apply lots of let's say discipline. Yes, then it could be good. The day requires discipline in order the financial results to be positive. Such is the day. What can I tell you? This is Saturday. Welcome the sun. Imagine the aura around yourself is amethyst and you can wear blue sapphire. And then we have Sunday, 15th December, 12th lunar day. A little bit more positive is the day, but still, again, if you want to maintain the status quo, the good business efforts, discipline, but the day is positive because Mercury on this day becomes visible. So in this sense, to travel, well, Saturn makes a square, so we have to be careful. To negotiate also, but to research, to receive true, real knowledge, that they can be very, very benevolent. To connect with nature, like, because see, Mercury is in a very beautiful degrees in Scorpio, very much about, you know, very much about deep, true nature, connecting with nature, healing, natural sources of cleaning, you know, like homeopathy, like herbalism. Amazing knowledge you can receive on this particular day. This is 14th and also 15th of December. And here comes the interesting part, because on the 14th of December, 14th, actually, is it exactly what I see? It is no, 1 second, excuse me. Exactly on the 15th is the full moon in Taurus. Really, people who do manifestation techniques or good prayers, or can use the day for abundance. Of course, I remind you, Saturn is making a square, but with discipline, with high morals, we can actually have very abundant reality. So this is 15th, which is Sunday. Sunday is the day of the sun, so you welcome the sun. You know the sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is orange red, and you can wear ruby. The day is very interesting. I'll make a separate video on this day. There is sextile from Mars. There is sextile and trine towards the moon from Pluto and Venus. It can be very benevolent day, but with a small detail that we need to be very moral, very truthful, and very disciplined. Okay, and now we're looking at the 16th of December, which is Monday, already after the full moon. The moon is with degree of actually power and business, and I see no affliction. So in this sense, this is a day which can be benevolent for some new beginnings, especially if they involve trade, let's say, or teaching or communication. Medical interventions, yes, if they're not, yes, actually, medical interventions you can do, you can travel. This is Monday, day of the moon, you welcome the sun, you know the moon is ruling the day. You can imagine the aura around yourself is light greenish, and you can wear pearl. Okay, now we have 17th of December, which is Tuesday. Powerful spiritual degrees, good for communication, good for even travel. Some medical interventions are possible. Trade work. So this is Tuesday, day of Mars. You imagine Mars, the sun is ruling. You welcome the sun. You know Mars is ruling the day. You imagine the red aura, which is helping you, okay, to fight anxieties, worries, to get courage. And you can imagine a reddish aura and wear a ruby also. And now we have 18th of December, Wednesday. A little bit affliction of the moon, not good for medical interventions, not good for travel. Try to be diplomatic and careful and loving with your partners. Also when you communicate, also when you travel, be a little bit careful indeed. This is 18th of December, Wednesday, 15th lunar day. This is day of Mercury. You welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself is greenish, and you can wear an emerald. Now let's see, 19th of December, Thursday, 16th lunar day. Quite the same would be valid. It is Jupiterian day, so you welcome the sun. You know, Jupiter is ruling the day, and you can imagine the aura around yourself is yellowish, and you can wear yellow sapphire, for example. Be careful when you travel, when you negotiate. Not good for medical interventions, not good for new beginnings. And be careful with your partners. Try to balance your emotions. The day is a little bit tricky. Now we have 20th of December, which is Friday, 17th lunar day. The moon is afflicted by Saturn. So, not good for medical interventions. For travel, we have to be careful. Maybe travel is still can, but we carefully. Medical interventions only if they're not invasive. And this is Friday, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. You know, Venus is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is light blue, and you can wear rose quartz, for example. Then we have 21st of December, which is Saturday. Heavy affliction by Saturn. You have to be careful. I wouldn't recommend new beginnings, medical interventions, or travel. Just if you have to do this, make sure that you, careful, well prepared. And so if you really have to travel, for example, very good day for working on your courage, doing astrology, researching the truth, helping others, you know. This is Saturday, day of Saturn. You welcome the sun. You know, Saturn is ruling the day. You imagine the dark blue aura around yourself, and you can wear blue sapphire. And then we have 22nd of December, which is Sunday. Again, the square is from the opposition from Saturn is not that intense. So it's a bit better. This is Saturday, 22nd of December. You welcome the sun, you know. The sun is ruling the day. Sunday, the sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is orangey, reddish, gives you good energy, health, enlightenment, positive vibrations. And you can wear a ruby. And great day to study astrology, to research, to help others. No medical interventions, I really wouldn't recommend, because it's even a cross on the sky, really. So it's a day of attention a little bit. And now we have a Monday, 23rd of December, 20th lunar day, a little bit critical lunar day. What can I tell you? Medical interventions, actually, for this I don't see really heavy afflictions, so medical interventions you can do. Travel, you may. New beginnings, no. Yes, this is Monday, day of the moon. You welcome the sun. You know, the moon is ruling the day. You imagine greenish aura, and you wear around yourself, and you wear a pearl. The day actually is very good for some medical practices, for enhancing your intuition, for getting rid of some bad habits. Let's say you say, I start today, for example, completion of things, you know. Now 24th of December, Tuesday, 21st lunar day, again, medical practices, some medical interventions are possible, getting rid of something, completion of deeds, of any projects, and so. So this is Tuesday, day of Mars. You imagine, when you welcome the sun, you imagine a red aura around yourself, and you can wear a red garnet or red coral. And then we have 22nd lunar day, 25th of December, which is Wednesday. Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine the greenish aura around yourself of knowledge, of Hermes, blessing, good commerce, let's say. And you can wear emerald. Such is also the day. Some medical interventions you can do. Maybe, not maybe, you can travel a little bit carefully. Beauty procedures, can you do? No, not really. Yes, new beginnings I wouldn't recommend. And let's see, 26th of December, which is Thursday, 23rd lunar day. Medical interventions, no. When you travel, be a little bit careful. Again, T-square on the sky. A little bit, yes, we have to be careful on this day. The day is good to do your design work, to do creative activities, to create beauty, talented work. For this, the day is good. Medical interventions, no. Beauty procedures, no. It is Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun. You imagine orangey all around yourself, and you can wear citrine. Now, Friday, 27th of December, 24th lunar day. The day is also good to get rid of something, to complete some activities, to do creative work. The day is very good actually for creative work, design work, no beauty procedures. Actually, no, again, no, I square with Venus. But if you really have to do some medical intervention, or even medical interventions, you actually may do, because Mars is not making such heavy square anymore. And this is Friday, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. You imagine the white light aura around yourself, so you can wear rose quartz. And now we have 28th of December, which is Saturday. Now on this day, some medical interventions are possible if they are not invasive, because of the water replacement of the moon. This is Saturday, day of Saturn. You welcome the sun. You know Saturn is ruling the day. You imagine purple aura around yourselves, and you can wear amethyst. You can travel, you can research, connect with nature, do spiritual practices, do some even sports, but mainly connect with nature, research, study, help others on this day. If you can travel, yeah, you can travel. And now we have 29th of December, which is Sunday. On this day, travel, no, not, to be careful. Medical interventions, no. New beginnings, unfortunately not. Study, do spiritual practices, you can do some sports. This is Sunday, 29th of December, 26th lunar day, day of the sun. You welcome the sun. You imagine the positive energy of the solar aura, and you can wear a ruby. And now the moon is invisible. 30 December, 31st of December, 1st of January, and finally on the 2nd of January, the moon appears for the first time in Capricorn and receives opposition from Mars. So the last 3 days of the month, the moon is invisible. These are days when we really spend time more, at home, in the temple, doing spiritual work, studying. This is also when we stay more at home with our families, not much to do, no medical interventions, traveling carefully, really carefully. I mentioned to you one time, I remember when I was new to astrology, and my teacher is calling me, Krasi, quick, check quickly, where is the moon? And I'm checking where is the moon, and he's telling me, oh, I saw so many accidents, it's unbelievable, and the moon was invisible. So we have to always be more careful when the moon is invisible. When I avoid, if I can, we cannot always avoid traveling when the moon is invisible. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this was useful. I wish you great, very peaceful, very harmonious holidays. All the best to you. Bye bye.